Dustin Wolf, we knew it was going to happen, and it did. His second consecutive Netminder of the Year award in the American Hockey League. That very good. Back to back for the Aldridge Baz Bastion Memorial Award winner. And yeah, that's a pretty good run his last 4 years, Rhett. That's goalie of the year in the AHL, his first and second season. And his last 2 years in the WHL, goalie of the year, and was also the CHL goaltender of the year and the USA junior goaltender of the year prior to that. And lowest full season save percentage, junior through pro, 928.
Bring him up.
Go ahead.
And if he's 6'3",
I bet you could trade.
If
you throw Wolf in, you could trade Kadri.
Don't trade Wolf.
Boy, what could you get for him? Hey, Retro. God.
Wait till he wins a Vezina. Then
So many
high on
picks.
that cat. Don't sell now.
Yeah.
Don't be selling AHL MVP. You're going to love this too, Rhett, because it's not just that he's good at net. Here's the quote, courtesy Wes Gilbertson of Post Media. At the end of my career, you get to go home and see all the hardware in your shelves, but the hardware I want is right now a Calder Cup and a Stanley Cup eventually. They'll start next week, I believe Wednesday is when they'll open, or is it Tuesday? Next week, they start at home waiting the play-in round in the Pacific Division. Do you like that quote, Retro? Trophies are cool, but I want the team one.
Absolutely. Love it. That's what you want guys to be about, for Christ's sakes.
It's robust times in Flamesland. Just a bumper crop coming in, right, Dean?
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to fit all these kids in.
Wipe out the last 40 minutes of the show. We'll move along to the NHL. We start in Carolina, where, we kind of gave some guys some heat at the draft. Now, do you remember when Stefan Noesen was selected at the draft?
Oh, you mean the
Nason,
our playoff
Noesen, yeah, the barn burner inaugural playoff draft. Right. And I believe it was the Grey Eagle team. Of course, we were hosted there, and we had some of our guys helping out the Grey Eagle guys. And took a little bit of heat from the drunks on the mic. Old Loudmouth and Fat Boy didn't like the Stefan Noesen pick. Well, 2 goals in 2 games. And look at this beauty, Rhett. If you don't see natural goal scorer here on this tally, how did we not have this guy penned in as a first rounder?
I'm going to say you won't see another goal like
flummox shot like that to get by him.
Oh, that's incredible.
So we take it back. Clearly an amazing pick, and we should have seen it coming.
For those that aren't watching, and you've seen it, Nason's just dumping the puck into the corner. Defenseman, Aho, tips it, and it somehow beats his own goalie.
No, we saw Aho score on Sorokin earlier in the series, but this is his teammate, Sebastian Aho.
Yeah, but
Hurricane Sebastian.
He didn't just tip it. He tipped it up into the air above, just inside the blue line. It's still
it's goal scorer's goal, Rhett. We take it back. Great pick. Overtime we go. Islanders trailed 2-0, led 3-2. Back to even terms came Carolina at home, and we needed extra time. Third overtime game of the year. Pretty good. 3 days in, right? We got the overtime winner for you. We'll watch that, and then we'll show you why there's a bit of an issue.
Mayfield is grabbing his face. He got hit with a high stick. Now it's Burns back in Carolina. Across for Jesper Fast. He scores! Game over! Jesper Fast wins
I have a couple comments.
Well, Burns to Jesper Fast, the winner. I'll let you comment, and then we'll jump to what everyone's freaking out about on Long Island.
Sorokin is a sieve. First comment. Second comment. What the F is your captain doing on the back check?
Let's revisit. So play that again, Alex, if we can. Okay, so we're watching for, was it Anders Lee? Who's the captain there?
Yeah. There's Anders Lee. Where is he? Number 27, correct?
Going up the wall there?
Don't move your feet. Don't move your feet. Don't move your feet. Oh, I really dug in. Fuck, you could have. All you had to do is skate a couple strides, take away the pass, you dumbass.
He was watching for a bit there, Dino.
Yeah.
Pedestrian.
Yeah, he was kind of. Is he the one wearing the bubble right now? Or is that Brock? Somebody's wearing that? I wonder if
Brock.
His vision wasn't.
You're looking for an excuse for him, Dean. That's very kind of you.
Yeah,
that's a shitty back check. And worse than the shitty back check, Rhett, might have been the worst, the missed call as Scott Mayfield had a very legit high stick into his face right as the puck was turned over in neutral ice. That's Mr. Svechnikov, Jordan Martinook's stick, I believe, that gets right up in his grill. Play continues, winner goes. So instead of, an Islanders power play with a chance to soft the series coming home, it's you're down 2-0, missed call.
The debate, though, is that Mayfield lifts his stick.
It's not a debate. The rule book is clear.
And the stick goes into his face.
It doesn't matter.
Well, he didn't lift his stick at all, and it's no debate.
I mean, look, stick lift or not, you're in charge of your stick. That's the rules. It's written in black ink on white paper. There's no room for interpretation that if you lift a guy's stick, it's still controversial. High stick.
It's still Sorokin being a sieve because they shouldn't have scored the tying goal either. So
2-0 going back to Long Island. Let's hope UBS Arena, that $1 billion palace.
Should I go to that game? Should I go?
Why not? They'll be pumped up there, Rhett.
I'm going to be there.
I would like to get your the new rink.
Who's what? Frank the Tank will be out there.
Frank the Tank will be out there.
Remember the New Jersey Transit System?
That's right.
Incompetent. He'll be there. So maybe.
What's the percentage?
4.
Okay.
4%. I could go to I could also go to the Rangers game on Saturday at MSG.
Okay.
Or
percentage?
How far? Yeah.
6%.
6%.
And what about your odds of getting to Jersey tonight for the game 2? Devils, Rangers.
I refuse to go to Hoboken. I hate Hoboken.
0%.
Newark, 0%. Got it. Florida, Boston. That was the other early game last night. It was tied heading to the third, and the Bruins picked a bad time for maybe their worst period of hockey in the entire NHL season. 4 from the Panthers, 1 into an empty net, and a late meaningless goal from the Bruins. 6-3 your final. We got a series going back to FLA. Gotta be happy, Rhett. You're Panteros.
The big bad Bruins are wore out. They were too focused on that fancy best ever trophy, whatever in the setting records. They're tired. Yep. They're sick. They're done. Panthers are rolling. Look out. Sam Bennett. Keller. Sam Bennett.
Heard it here first. Eggs. Bergeron, still lots of questions around his availability, how hurt he is. It's not just illness anymore. That's a big part of this team that got hurt in what was a feeling like a pretty meaningless game 82. And in case you think the Bruins are going to go meekly, Rhett, here's a little rewind to the last few minutes of play here. Oh, look at that. 3.7 seconds left. Still time to send messages, right?
Send a message.
Yes.
Doyle, this is going to be a long series.
Oh, there's Tyler Bertuzzi.
Sugar.
Lamborghini. And just wait. We'll get a tilt there. Watch the middle of this one. There we go.
I like how they keep the
gloves on.
Trent sprayed him when Made's go 3 seconds. Like, dude, just get the mitts.
As if you get a suspended guy. If you fight mode.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Well, that's not a fight. That's just weird.
That's just roughing. Yeah, that's it on this.
Poor reffing right there. Poor reffing. They should have got. With 1 minute and 44 seconds, they took forever to call a bunch of calls. The guys are chirping at each other. The refs should have dropped the puck and got him out of there. Dummies. Oh, yeah.
You get out of here, you.
This has been
refs
a
are mad.
Everyone's been in every series, no matter where we're at. And I kind of think half of that's actually well-deserved. So we're tied heading back to Sunrise, Florida. Rhett, probability, % chance you fly down to Florida and catch a game in the series.
Well, I've been asked to. Aren't the Heat playing as well? So you're going to go. They asked me to come throw the ball up at the Heat game and drop the puck at the Panthers game. So
he has to throw the ball up.
Throw the ball up. Yeah.
Opening tip off. Yep.
Tippy. Yep. Percentage.
Heat and
0.
Bucks. So
0.
Oh, dear. That's a shame.
Well, I can't be in New York and Florida. Come on.
You're one man.
But there's lots of percents left. I saw you were at 6.
We're at like 10% over 4.
4 that you could go to the island.
I guess it'd be more because the Panthers and Heat, that's 2 games there. We're
double up.
I'll give you one. I'll give you 100%. 100% I will be watching the Jays mop up the Yankees.
Is he going to be cheering for the Jays? Is that what I just heard?
No. But you know what? But
Ups.
Maybe to start by about the 5th or 6th inning, he'll have his Yankee.
What's the move? Do you go jersey over top of the other team's T-shirt? How do you?
Well, I got to see how Vlad's playing before I.
Yeah, it's like a wrestling swerve. He'll turn on the shoveler and then put on. He's got a Jays jersey underneath.
Could you do it?
Oh my God! How could you do
my
it?
God! I see it coming. That'll be fun. And look, you're in New York. The Rangers games have got to be way higher than 6%.
Nope. Last time I went to a Rangers game, I sat there for 7 minutes and then I left and went and drank.
Who are you banging?
No,
6 minutes at a Rangers
that's when
game?
that's when he was scouting.
Oh, scouting.
Hey, Rhett, we're gonna send
No,
you to the game.
I
Do
was
some
there for a
Yeah.
wedding.
I caught the first 7 minutes. I think he's really good.
Okay, we'll move. Minnesota, Dallas. Been a really good series last night. Not a close game, but certainly an entertaining one. Let's check in on old Rupe Hintz, who checked in with a Hattie last night. Pretty good player. Do you remember how they got him? We'll swap with Detroit. Jim Nill pulling the wool over his old buddy's eyes, Kenny Holland. Just a throw in.
For who? Rupe? Really?
Check out who drafted him.
All right. Tell me what to do.
The Stars fans, let him fly.
Ah, the old hat trick.
2015 draft, the second rounder, drafted by Dallas, but that pick came over to Detroit.
Oh, so he was yeah.
So throw in there.
Not really a
Damn
throw
it.
in then.
I knew there was a tie to
Try to
Detroit.
take that back.
Do your homework, Pinder. Fuck. That one's 1-1 going back to Minnesota. A lot of the conversation, why didn't they just roll Philip Gustafson, who's been great? Yes, this is a future Hall of Famer, but Gustafson, 51 saves, and the only reason they got a win in game one in overtime.
Why didn't you roll with your comment? It's not like any of us were going to double check it. Absolutely. Traded him from Detroit.
Care if I'm right, but yeah.
Gustafson. I'm glad they played Fleury. I wanted the Stars to win.
Okay, good. We got a series. And it will be
Awesome.
Gustafson tomorrow. Don't worry about that. Don't think Fleury's 7 goals against average is going to get him.
Unless he's hurt. You know, why wouldn't you
he-
start him? Goodness gracious.
Alternated him down the stretch.
Oh my gosh. It's the playoffs.
Yeah. Dance with the one that
guys.
got you there, Dean. Come on.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Nightcap, LA, Edmonton. Some nervous times in Edmonton, not unlike game one, a roaring start, a euphoric building, and then a 2-goal lead blown. Unlike game one, they only blew 1 2-goal lead up QE2 last night. And 2-2 heading into the third, tense until the real Clem Shady won the game with a horrible goal on Eunice Corpusalo. How about this for a post-game interview? Oilers fans going to need a smoke after this one. They love this guy.
Is it to get a win in front of oil country?
First of all, I want to say I'm sorry for my English. My English is not really good, but you guys can't even imagine how proud I am to be in the team. And play for you guys, it's just amazing. Thank you so much.
God bless America.
That's it. He's in. See ya.
You know what? I know you like
The
taking
lady
shots. Don't
done the
Kenny
interview.
Hall.
Just something happened. Twitching. She's so happy.
Yeah, I know. He was a good ad for them.
Yeah. I mean, you could do better with $750,000, or is that about as good as you can do? That's probably about as good as you can do for League Min. Not bad.
Pretty good.
Not bad. Maybe they could do the Curtis Glencross thing and take him for granted, and the Flames could scoop this guy, or what do you think? Not
he
a
likes,
UFA.
He likes playing there. He told you how excited he was.
Well, he's very excited. Yeah. Our Brights. We'll see how that one goes. 1-1 going to LA. Kings have to be happy with the split, but man, so close to really being in control here. Tied heading into the third.
I mean, at the same time, though,
And outplayed most of this.
Oilers have,
for sure.
And McDude hasn't done anything.
And that tying goal against Skinner.
Yeah.
A little soft.
Skinner.
Soft. So that was last night. Here's tonight. Another 4 games. Now the road teams, perfect 2 nights ago.
Mm-hmm.
Road teams all up 1-0 on the screen you're seeing. Tampa, Toronto, lots of storylines from there. A lot of questions about Victor Hedman. Did skate. Also did chat with the medical staff at morning skate. Lengthy chat at the bench with the doctors, who I don't know if Rhett trusts those doctors or not. Tampa doctors?
Game time.
Game time decision tonight, says John Cooper. Also on that front, Michael Bunting suspended 3 games for that dirty jump shoulder into the head where the
Dirty
puck was
dog.
nowhere near him.
Yeah. Dirty
League
dog.
doesn't think it's similar to the other hit, by the way. The Pavelski, no penalty. This one, 3 games.
So you're siding with the league?
They're so good and consistent. I
Yeah.
have to side with
I
the
know.
league.
Pick
But it is funny. Like coincidentals and 3 games. They were almost the exact same hit.
Yeah.
Like in terms of
Head dog.
wild. And the other games we showed you there. What are we thinking on the slate, fellas? I'd love New Jersey to get a win here. It feels like they're a little over their head, but just keep this series going longer. I think there's lots of drama yet to unfold. And Rhett's going to be in New York on the weekend.
Mhm.
Like, get them down to MSG, please. Avs, we'll talk about you and the Betway bets of the day coming up later. And can Connor Hellebuck and Rhett's Jets, who he picked, keep the good vibes going in Vegas tonight? Vegas looked like shit in game 1.
Yeah, they were not
17 shots.
This is always that test. We live in that's that 24-hour cycle. Oh, the Leafs sucked and the Vegas was no good. And then it's or Boston, so good. Florida, not very good. Oh, that's how it works.
So
Of these, so of the teams down 0-1, who has the best shots here at evening things up?
yeah, or the flip
Leafs.
side is which underdog do you think can come home up 2-0? Like which dog? And Tampa probably top that list the way they looked on, but Leafs have to be better.
I think
No,
Leafs
I think
win.
the Leafs will win, and I think the Rangers will win.
Rangers come home 2-0. That'd be big. You'd have to imagine the Avs show more than they did.
Yep.
Ditto Vegas, but again, keep squinting.
Rhett and I are in lockstep. I think it's Rangers, Leafs, Avs, Vegas.
All right, very good. We'll move to
It might be
baseball.
Jets.
What?
Lockstep, my
Rhett's
ass.
Jets.
Rhett's Jets. How about Rhett's Athletics?
Huh.
Moving to Vegas. This your new
That's
baseball
right.
team? Been rumblings about this
If you're
for
from
years.
Oakland, it's the thing to do.
If you're a team from Oakland, it is the thing to do. So Raiders used to play in Oakland. Where are they?
Viva.
Is it Vegas?
And the Warriors used to play in Oakland, across the bay, San
Vegas.
Francisco.
Oh.
I don't know where the California Golden Seals eventually ended up. But yeah, everyone's leaving
Vegas.
Oakland. No sports teams left. The Athletics, they gone. They're apparently finalizing some land deals in Vegas. And the city's like, yeah, stop using us for leverage. We're not even pretending to make a building with you. See you later. 2027, they're hoping they can be in Sin City in Major League Baseball.
Let's go.
How's
How
the
did- like, what do you do in Vegas? Remember, this is not winter. The season runs spring to fall, and tourism in Vegas is always a thing, but it's especially fall to spring. Like, not a lot of people are there July, August. I know you've done it a couple times, but it's hot as balls. Like, are you putting a roof on this thing? I don't know. You want open air if it's 115.
Retractable.
retractable would be so great. So
It's a
great.
cost of
You
air
almost
conditioning at a 50,000 seat stadium.
It
I don't
doesn't
know,
seem
but
like money's
it'll pale in
Vegas.
comparison to the value increase or franchise value increase of that team moving from Oakland to Vegas.
I'd agree with you. Yeah. Other baseball, we saw Scherzer got tossed, but staying with the A's. It's also been an awful year. They've played 19 games. Do we want to wager their record? Guess how many wins they've got?
2
19 games.
10-8.
2 wins.
They are 3-16. Now,
Oh,
somewhere, somebody's job is to tweet out the final score for the Oakland A's. And you're, it's social media. You got to be witty. Let's come up with something funny. People aren't looking for jokes when you're 3-16 and you just lost again. So here's the post. Pretending he's playing Uno. Post the final score graphic or draw 25 cards. Yeah, I'm fucking drawing the 25 cards. How good is that? That's how you do social media.
Yeah, that's good.
And the dads are getting better. The Padres are bringing back a guy that we maybe had forgotten he was gone. They got Machado. They spent a lot of money, messed
Dirty
around with free agents. Fernando Tatis Jr. is back, and we've got the mural in downtown San Diego to prove it. Yeah.
Yes. Juice it up.
It's tonight, baby. Forgot how good this guy was. Rockstar. Remember him and Acuna were just like, oh my God.
Dynamite.
That
He was
and, like,
fucking
Ohtani.
cheating.
What? Yeah, he definitely got caught with something in his system that he was not allowed to have. I don't
Yeah.
That may be cheating. That may be him eating street meat. Who knows?
Well, we saw what it did to you.
That's right. Put me in the toilet.
He
put
hit
him on the
homers, you hit the
suspension
shitter.
list. Yeah. Calgary FC in action tonight on Vancouver Island. They play Pacific. It is a Canadian Championship game, so you win and move on.
Go.
And I would love to go. Yeah.
Why don't
you fly out there?
I'm about to
Let's
leave you
go.
guys for a week. I don't want to take another day to miss.
Where
that. I'm sorry. And they'll actually play Pacific again in league play on Sunday. So they're going Thursday, Sunday. Just stay out there, win them both. Let's fucking go.
The look on your face.
I'm sorry, Rhett. We're going to have to force Boom to take some vacation. He's falling behind the pack here substantially.
He's like my old man. If he has to take vacation, he's grumpy. So let him just do his thing.
And Rhett, we teased it.
Am I ever not grumpy? How do you know if I'm grumpy?
5 humans live in Rhett's rental property in Buffalo, but the shoveler saying there's other guests as well that might not be as welcome. This is a shot from Rhett's washroom. Let's take a look here. Earlier. Oh, how the fuck does the mouse get all the way up there?
You got no traps?
You got a palace in Calgary, and this is the dump you're renting in Buffalo?
What kind of a hovel are you living in?
I'm a big rodent fan. I don't love the rodent. That looks like a pet. That's a pet rodent.
God, I remember you talk about living in a hovel. Maybe just married, long time ago. Anyway, the woman I live with, and had the baking sheet of French fries. Took them out of the oven, set on the kitchen. You know, get your chicken fingers, sitting and watching TV, and you hear ka-tink, 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 ka-tink.
No, is this that?
Somebody in the next unit over doing something. Ka-tink, ka-tink. No, it's friggin' mice tap dancing on the friggin' cookie sheet with French
wobbling
fries.
on the stovetop.
Oh my god!
Look at that cute little guy. What's his name? Right? You named him?
They're gross. I hate mice.
Blinky? What is that?
Gross.
You just grab him by the tail there and swing him around.
I ever tell you my dad caught one in the toaster?
No.
Oh, this isn't gonna end
delicious.
How was the scent,
He actually he didn't use the toaster, but he grabbed the toaster. He saw it go into the toaster, so he grabbed it and dumped it in the carburetor.
Oh, wow. That's a plot twist there.
You're going to get him in trouble. Peter.
I was just trying to imagine what burning fur and smoking flesh was going to smell like.
Yeah,
and
who's making
it's a mouse and a carburetor?
Who's making toast the next day in that one?
And you know there's some mouse bits still hanging out in the bottom of that carburetor too. They're not all getting flushed. There's some remnants.
Somehow, some way, every single day, the Pinder Report brought to you by the good people at Village Honda.
Such a good value.
I don't know why or how, but
unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable value. Turn your vehicle into cash today during the $1 Million Buy-In event. They'll buy yours even if you don't buy theirs. Sellers receive a tropical cruise for 2 exclusively at Village Northwest Auto Mall, your dealership for life.
Name them, Rhett. You got to name your pets.
Yeah, I don't like mice either.
My
but again,
nothing the other day at my house.
Nothing worse than a snake shimmying up the toilet pipe and coming out.
You keep this has never happened. It's only a movie.
Happen. No,
it's just a movie.
Snakes don't they're cold blooded. They can't be in a cold toilet sewer system. It makes zero sense.
Next time you see Aussie Sheila, ask her about the snake under her bed when she was a teenager.
Snake in her boot. Snake my boot. I just wanted to give a little bit of love to Mad Rose Pub today. If you're in,
God, it feels like we're due again. We were there last week, but I missed that pizza already.
But you know, because they were, of course, hooking us up with Flames experiences and that. There's no more Flame stuff, but I don't want you to forget about Mad Rose Pub. They're up in Royal Oak. 20 beers on tap, kid-friendly Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. 15 Royal Vista Place. And you're thinking, well, what's today? Today's Thursday. I wonder what they're doing at Mad Rose on a Thursday, because every single day there's something. They have daily specials, Monday through Friday, kind of like the lunch specials, and then every day they decide, well, okay, Tuesday, what do we need on a Thursday? And I grabbed a screenshot of what they do on a Thursday. If you needed any more incentive to get up or down or over, whatever geometrically speaking, whatever it is for you. But Matt and the folks up there, we were in there last week. It was like Cheers in there. It's like, hey guys, hey Barb, love the show, love the podcast. That's our spot.
Look at that.
That's Thursday.
Jeez.
25% off all pasta dishes and half price bottles of wine.
Also, buck off featured glasses of wine, featured pints, and $9 2-ounce Kettle One
Gabagoo.
with cucumber, mint, grapefruit, rose, peach, orange blossom.
Half price wine.
I've ventured a few way through the 20 on tap, but I feel like got to collect them all. It's like Pokemon. I'm probably 5 in. I got to keep going.
I got some things I got to do here before we get out of here. We went on a bit of a rant.
Didn't see it coming either. There's no Flames news.
Didn't see it coming, and I kind of jumped in. I was going a completely different way, and then swerved. So maybe tomorrow I'll bring up what I was going to bring up today.
Okay.
Somehow I think it'll still be
Relevant.
Keep it down.
Shoveler.
Like,
or is it
zero concern for others in life, eh?
I know.
Goodness gracious. Oh, I got the finger again. Gee.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, Shoveler.
Grey Eagle Resort and Casino, the event center. We talked about it before with is she coming in for a cameo? She's gonna lean in.
Now I got one for my kid.
Well, that's not going to go as well.
The kid gave you a finger? Oh boy.
Oh, he's pretending he had an itchy face.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. You know what? Choke slam him through the kitchen table.
Yeah, he's
just pick him up just right through. Grey Eagle, as I was saying, the event center. Lots of events going on there. It's starting here right away. It's never not stuff happening. Next Tuesday, Whitney Cummings, one of the best comedians going. She actually had a sitcom. She was writing on a sitcom, then got her own sitcom. She continues to write for other people. She does her own stand-up. She is going to be there next Tuesday, and we've got tickets to give away. So be watching our social media, Flames Nation, on both Twitter and Instagram. There you see it. She is going to be, you know what she's going to be doing? She's going to be tickling your ribs.
Oh, baby.
Give me those ribs. Hey, cute. She'll be just laughing. Tee-hee, ha-ha, with Whitney Cummings coming up.
She's funny.
She is funny. And then later in the week, and we'll talk about it next week, but the Hotel California, the Eagles tribute band is coming through. Go to their website and check out everything that's going on.
Our buddy Brian from Green Drop is going to be front row for that.
Hey, Brian. Brian.
I hope he's not front row. No one will be able to see anything.
That's true. He's
big,
tall bastard.
lanky bastard. Go and get tickets for all events at the event center at ticketmaster.ca. There you go.
If we have to, sure.
Yeah.
Bossing us around. But I do kind of want to. I miss comedy. Every time I go to comedy, I'm like, I don't do this now.
I don't
and then
do
I
it
still
enough,
wait for like 4 years. I'm like, why? Every time I do this, I say, do this more, dummy. And then I keep not doing it.
Yeah. It's just one of the many conversations you have with yourself.
Yeah.
Many.
It's usually about drafting goalies in the first round.
That's right. Yeah.
CHL's 19-year-old rule.
Yeah. Keeps you up at night.
Yeah.
I sent a message to Mike out at St. Eugene.
Oh, good.
Because we were talking after the show, and I
just missed a call from Cranbrook.
Is that right?
Maybe.
Unbelievable.
Maybe.
Because again, I sent a message to Rhett asking about, I want to do something. I need still waiting to get to hear back from Rhett. But I know you're very excited about potentially getting out to St. Eugene, the golf resort casino, and having a time out there.
I'm gonna finally get my hole in one, and then I'm gonna get a nice massage at the spa, relax.
Oh my God, how sloppy would it get if he got a hole in one?
Yeah.
Jeez, they wouldn't welcome us back at all.
And then Royal Flush.
Oh yeah,
And a Royal Flushy in the old casino.
Oh, if you're on a heater like that,
yeah. You coming alone, or you bringing the significant one?
No, I don't. Single.
2 seats. But
2 seats, one person.
You going. Championship Golf Course out in Cranbrook, steugene.ca. We keep talking about it, but it's coming up. Details on something St. Eugenie. Very St. Eugenie coming up. On Instagram and Twitter at St. Eugene Resort. They have the spring swing golf package on sale. $259. You and a friend enjoy a night stay and a round of golf, including the power cart. Chop.
Yeah, get going on this, fellas.
They're not sitting there and rejecting other people calling in
right
for you to finally get a hold of them and book your weekend.
They're not holding off summer longer. It's coming. This is the spring deal.
Didn't you say it's snowing there today? Like,
no,
don't be dumb. Head out
Don't be
west.
stupid. Come on. St. Eugene Golf Resort and Casino. Happy to have them on board with Barn Burner.
Love it.
Getting out there. The Betway bets, you kind of teed up your loving on the Avs. First thing when I went, so who's bouncing back?
Yeah.
Who lost game one and we're feeling like, oh, they're in trouble. And tomorrow you come in, it's like, yeah, they're not in trouble. They just weren't good in game one. They're actually still very good.
It's best of 7, and they're going to win it in 5 or 6. Yeah.
Because as you said, these are the higher seeded teams looking to rebound tonight.
Dogs are all up 1-0. There's going to be some favorites winning tonight. We just got to figure out who they are.
Got to figure it out.
Got
to figure it out. And do it with your Betway app. Betway bets of the day. Get the Betway app on your phone. Play along. Be responsible. And enjoy yourself. So I got a couple here. I wish I'd had the conversation with Rhett about Rhett's Jets earlier. I said to you, it's Winnipeg has good value going into Vegas tonight. Vegas is loving Vegas, oddly enough. Yeah. Scheifele and Marchessault to each get a point, plus 200.
What?
And I did not like what I saw out of the New Jersey Devils. I think Shesterkin v. Vanacek is a decided advantage. And the Rangers, despite being up in the series, are still plus money. Plus 110 for a Rangers win in New Jersey. I'll take the Rangers.
I might have to tell you on that. They look good. A little bit of stage fright for the Devils. Does that go away after one throttling? I don't know.
Because I was a couple power play goals, right? Kreider, those were on the power play, but still the one goal they scored was on a penalty shot on Shesterkin. So, yeah, give me the Rangers.
Yeah, and Colorado left a lot more to be desired. I know they're defending champs, and I'm kind of the mind that they know how to flip the switch because we have seen them flip the switch, and that maybe it just was a bit of a lackluster effort. Tip your cap, Seattle. And hey, I mean, played well in the regular season. My bet's focusing in on the Avs getting back on track, baby. I'm going to take a regulation win and over 5.5 goals. Ooh. And I loved the bet 2 days ago. They weren't good. I still love it today because he's still Cale Makar. All hail Cale, 2 points, pays, plus 187. Go get it.
There you go.
I'm worried about the Seattle team.
I tell you what, if they go home up 2-0, there's legit reason to be concerned about the Seattle team because that crowd, I think, is going to show us something. First ever playoff game there.
Yeah. Hippies will be wound up.
What were they got? What?
I said I haven't followed the Seattle team very much this year, and they got 100 points or plus in the and I give them zero credit for being any good, and yet here they are doing good things. And so
I think you're just like everyone else here. They got off to the good start, and other teams in the division were struggling. Everyone was just like, "Oh, I guess Seattle's getting in," and then no one paid attention the last half of the year, and they were kind of okay, not bad, not great, but here they are. That's a second-year expansion team, up 1 on the defending champs.
This one kind of feels like, it's the Avs are still the Avs tonight.
That's where my bets are.
With you.
I mean, jinxie pants on, but that's what you'd want to see if you're got the bets I got.
That's it for today. I think we've done all we can do today.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
We'll
have another one tomorrow.
It's too much today.
4:20 today, Rhett.
That's right.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad I'm done. I can spark up the bong again.
Is that legal in New York? Or we don't want to get you any trouble, but
is that what you do?
Spark the bong.
Everybody,
honey, put the kids to bed. It's time to spark up the bong.
Kids, come get a hoot before bed.
That's it, everybody. Friday edition coming up on Friday. Weird how that works.
Order suck.
Fine t-shirt.
See you, buddies.